goodness. You know what I like? Now, I'm not much of a snake person just because I have gotten chased by one. A black racer. Although I have seen some really cute snakes, those tiny ones at the pet store. They're kind of nice, but whenever I go to the pet store, I like to stop in at the reptile section just to visit the bearded dragons. Oh, they're so cool. I love them. They call them like dog lizards because they have such a dog-like personality. They're so cute. I wouldn't mind having one of those, but then again, I don't really have the space for one right now, and or the time. They're kind of labor-intensive pets. They need their aquariums cleaned out and everything else, but oh my goodness, if I got a reptile, I would dearly love to have one of those. They're so cute and sweet looking, and they're not very bitey. In fact, I saw this one video where this one just liked to hang around with its owner right on her shoulder. I thought that was the cutest thing. Oh, too many carrots. Ow! How dare you knock me out of the way to get that? You say, excuse me, and then you say, please. Yes, it's so cute. I love them. I want one, but I know it wouldn't be a responsible thing right now for me to get one. I would want to get one when I had the time to devote to a bearded dragon. Oh, chameleons. I love chameleons. They're quite a character too. Very interesting. Oh, I want that. Yeah, you're scared. I'm scared. We're all scared. I'm eating out. I'm exiting stage right. Where was home? Wasn't it up here? I always get so turned around. What else did I think was a cool pet? Oh, have you guys ever seen a chinchilla? They're like a really sweet rodent, but they're like a giant hamster / mouse thing. They have huge ears, but they're so cute. My goodness. And I like guinea pigs, but they're kind of, I don't know, noisy for me. I like more quiet animals. I suppose that's why I prefer, dogs are nice, but I do prefer cats over dogs just because they're quieter. I tend to have a tendency to get migraines, so especially if a dog now I have met some quiet dogs in my time, but I find that they're kind of few and far in between, sadly. Wait, what do you eat? Ow! The pain! No, you come here. Mommy's going to spank you. Wait, I don't know what you eat. Do you eat this? Do you want that? No? Do you eat this? Ah, you're a carrot lover. Alright, I can totally get behind it. You're vegan, and you're not much for fruit. Alright. Here, you can have all of the carrots. I like to spoil you, my darlings. Oh, I don't have any meat. I'm sorry. I'll work on that. I just need some more money first. There we go. Getting those sweet dollars. Yes. Ah, you love cats too, Falcon Son? You know what? My cat was, I got him when he was a kitten. And he, his name is Boo. Because when he was a kitten, and he's black like a Halloween cat, black and white. He's a tuxedo cat. And the thing is, though, he used to bow up when he was young. He would get startled so easily, just like its owner, just like me, how I get startled at everything. And he would bow up and run away sideways, and I would just laugh and laugh. So I'm like, he's a Halloween kitty. I said, boo, and he would spook up. I said, oh, I'm sorry. And I would laugh, I'm like, you know what, you're a Boo kitty. And the name just stuck. But he was a kitten when I got him, and his entire litter, he was, well, I hate to say that he was an unplanned pregnancy, but he was. I guess the owner's cat had managed to get out, and she wasn't fixed, so she ended up catting around. She came back home pregnant, full-blown preggers, and the thing is, though, is that she's like, she posted the advert, I think it was on Facebook. Oh, I forget, but, it was either, these kittens have to go to a good home or they're going to end up at the pound. And I'm like, oh my God, I understand her position. She can't take care of all these kittens, and it was an accident that, mama cat got out and everything like that. And I thought to myself, well, at first, I didn't know if I should get a kitten. I was actually mourning the death of my old cat. Oh my goodness, he was so old. His name was Gigi. And he was just the bestest boy, and I'd had another cat, Nico. And Nico, he just disappeared one day. It broke my heart. But he was a wild thing. You couldn't keep him inside. He would have found a way out. He loved the outdoors. But, my goodness, I just was broken up over those two. Oh God, you get down. No. Ow! I was really broken up about those two events. I'm like, I told those around me, my friend, I said, I just don't know if I'm ready, but, my friend convinced me to get one. She's like, it needs a good home, and you miss your cats so much, and I think that this would actually help you. You seem kind of depressed lately. So I gave in when I saw his picture because he was just such a schmookums and I couldn't resist, and the rest is history. I wouldn't trade him for the world. I've looked at my cats as either pets or roommates, but to me, Boo is practically like the child I never had. He's like my cat son, my feline son. I love him so much. Oh my goodness, and I hold him and I love him and waffle him up, and oh my God, this baby talk must be making you so sick. I'm so sorry. You have a Siamese? That's lovely. I always thought they were such beautiful cats, and such characters too. What personalities. A stray cat. My first two were, let me see, Gigi. He, the very interesting story behind him is I didn't find him. He found me. I was working night shift at this one job. And the thing is that that all of a sudden I hear meow, 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 just frantic meows. I'm like, what? And I'm like, what am I hearing? I'm like, I'm hearing something. I said, is that a... Oh my God, you're very pink. I'm like, am I hearing a cat? Hey, you ate my plorts. How dare? And I'm like, I hear a cat, and the thing is that Mom's like she was with me then. I said, she's like, you're crazy. She's like, I don't hear anything, and I'm like, I'm telling you, I hear a cat. I said, it's coming right toward us. She's like, you don't have a good sense of hearing. And she's like, how can you hear it? I said, just trust me on this. Next thing you know, a cat came running at us full speed, just crying, meow, meow, meow. I'm like, oh my goodness. I said, I told you. She's like, how did you hear that? And she's like, how did you know it was coming? I said, I don't know. So the thing is, we picked him up and I looked him over, and oh my God, the poor thing, he was wounded. He had a giant hole, like in his back, like / side area, and I was freaking out. I said, oh my God. And I said, I think it's infected. I said, we have to get him to the vet. So we took him home and we put him away in a room until we could till the vet opened, and then we took him there, and they're like, you caught it just in time. This is an abscess, caused by, something that cut him open, and it would have killed him probably if it gone a few more days. And I'm like, thank goodness we caught it just in time. And I told, I'm like, I'm keeping him. That's it. I said, he'll be my buddy. I didn't have a cat at the time, and I hadn't had a cat for years. I forget what happened to, like, the one before him. But it left a mark on me that I probably had said, no more cats. No more cats. My heart was probably broken pretty badly, but this one needed me. And I nursed him back to health, and oh my goodness. I called him my sassy roommate. Because he had such a character and everything. He would look at me so sarcastically, and I'm like, don't look at me in that tone of voice. You don't pay rent. And he would just walk off to do his own business, but he was so sweet. Gigi would curl up at my feet whenever I was sick, on my blanket, when I was sitting at my desk. My health, admittedly, is not always sound. It's not always the best. And he always knew when I didn't feel well. So he just was always there for me whenever I was sick. You know, that's the beautiful thing about animals. They're just, even when no one else is there for you, they're there for you. And I love them because of it. And when you have a cat's love that they're willing to forgo everything else just to sit there with you for hours at a time because they know that you're not feeling well, that's priceless. Because, you know, dogs are just balls of unconditional love most of the time. Ooh, I was up all night with an achievement. Yeah, dogs are balls of unconditional love. They love you. It doesn't matter, like, even half the time. I want you. Can I ask? Yes. Balls of unconditional love. But cats, when they love you, to me, it's priceless. Oh, I can't have the plort. Oh, fine. I'm leaving. Can't have anything around here. Your cat found you too? Isn't that the best way? I love when cats find me. Those usually end up becoming the best relationships between pet and owner, or they're the master, really, if it's a cat and you're the pet, my opinion. Oh, that's so sweet. The cat chose you. But yes, my second cat, though, oh my goodness, how did Nico come into my life? I'm trying to remember. Oh, my God. But he was a problem child. He was my trouble kitty. Oh my God, he had so much energy. He was always tearing around the house. Now that part I didn't mind, but he was actually very mean to me. I've got scars, like, all over my hands from him. He would bite and scratch, and I didn't understand. I'm like, none of my other cats that I've had have ever acted quite like you, and I'm like, I began to suspect that he was mixed with something else, like a part wild cat. Feral. I ended up saying, fine, you know, I'm like, I'll let you outside. You know, you can come in whenever you want to come in. You know, we have a doggy door, and I said, I'll let you outside. That way I'll put food out for you, and I'll still love you, even if you don't love me. I said I still love you. It wasn't the best relationship. The vets didn't like him too much either. Very feisty. Very feisty. But yeah, he's very rough and tumble kitty. And every time I tried to pet him or whatever, he didn't want my attention. He didn't want my love. But I loved him unconditionally. And I'm like it or not, kid, I said, we're stuck together. I said, because I refuse to, you know, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Oh God, don't copyright me for that. Please, Twitch-san. But yeah, like, even if he didn't like me, you know, I liked him. But then, you know, he disappeared one day and I was beside myself, drove up and down the streets, and I'm like, Neek! Couldn't find him. Still don't know what happened. It just breaks me up still. My eyes are tearing up just thinking about it. But, oh, speak of the devil. My cat came in. But then Boo is just, oh my goodness. Boo is such a good kitty boy. Oh my. Now, he's rambunctious. He's skinny. And he can get a little nippy sometimes. But he'll just let me pet him and love him. And I take my forehead and rub it on his and go, oh, goochoo goo. He'll put up with it for a good 2 minutes, but then I know to back off. You know, he's like, I'm a manly man. Let's see. Hi, Slapstick-san. How are you doing? Oh, that's okay. You know, I haven't made much progress because I keep getting lost. So you haven't really missed that much, but it's good to see you. I'm glad you came. Oh, mine. We're just talking about cats right now, and telling everyone about my babies. Well, now a single baby, but the babies I've had in the past as well. Oh my God, I have so much pogo fruit. Is there really no one who'll eat any of this? Huh? Oh, you're still here? Well, in that case, why don't you click on another video? Let's see. Oh, that one's good. Oh, that one's good too. Decisions, decisions. I wonder which one you'll make. Well, what are you waiting on? The videos won't click themselves.